Welcome back to the AITA Talk Minis.
Good morning, good evening, good night.
Why is there nothing popping up on mine? I'm muted.
Don't even worry about it. I'll do the intro. Good morning, good evening, good night. Welcome to the Idle Talk Mini. I am your host today, Fabian, aka
Psych, I'm here.
Nerbav.
I'm
also,
here, bro.
with my bestest, restest, kestis. None of that rhymed. Bestest, best host, guest, co-host,
submissive.
Nando.
What's up? So I was
That
muted.
legendary ass opening made no sense, but it was great.
Muted, bro. Yo, Fabian off the shits right now. He ate a whole box of pizza, bro.
I did. Well, you helped me.
Bro, I only had 3 slices.
You lie. You lie.
Yo, none of us eat the crust. And you had a pile of fucking 9 crusts.
The way you try to call me out on this
and
fucking
I was like,
menu
bro,
right
I
now,
only got 2 crusties and then like the one in my
lying,
hand, bro.
Don't let him lie to y'all like this.
Bro, Fabian right now is a double stuffed crust right now.
That's crazy. He's lying.
One pizza got 8 slices in it, bro.
There
has
was
9.
2 large pies, bro. Ain't no way I ate both large pies by myself.
Demolished them shits, bro.
We each had a pie by ourselves.
He was
bro.
off the shizzy shits.
Listen, I would do some shit like that too, though. I would eat.
I could definitely tell you could, because you did just now.
I could eat a whole like pizza by myself. No cap.
It was alright. It was the pepperoni was way better than the other one.
Definitely. The pep was good.
The pep had that pep in its step.
It really did, bro. It was good as hell.
Shit was good.
All right.
The cheese was alright.
It was alright. I think maybe because we let it sit for a bit. Maybe if we opened that one first, it would have been better.
But maybe the pepperoni would have been better because we let that one sit for a bit.
You're right. Maybe it's because we just let one of the pizzas sit for a bit.
Did we eat the best one first?
That's what I did.
Coincidentally.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know what box was on top.
Nope.
We just opened it like, oh, good choice. Pepperoni it is. Yeah. So today on I Don't Talk Minis, we're going to go through the Am I the Asshole subreddit.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready for this?
Yes.
So, am I the asshole?
Wow. That was bad.
Yeah, I was just going to go through.
No, fuck you. You caught me last time. No way I was going to let that one slip.
You hotboxed the room again. Hotboxed the room again.
Ain't no way
I don't know why I'm this giggly, bro. Why am I this giggly? I'm never this giggly.
Ain't no way I'm ever going to let that one slide after you fucking got me the last episode, bro.
Bro,
that was bad.
Ain't nothing worse than the one from like the throwback episode.
That was pretty bad too, yeah.
That shit was terrible.
Whatever. Go ahead.
Am I the asshole
yes, hit it.
for canceling my trip with my buddy after he invited a bunch of people to a buddy trip without asking and turned me into the fifth wheel?
Pause real quick. Do you want me to answer before you read the story and then give you my actual answer after the story? I want you to get the
after story. I want you to respond in his
to the story,
to his question. Not I'm not asking you the hypothetical. You got to respond to his question.
Okay, go.
So my buddy and I work diff schedules. He's a shift work and I'm a 9 to 5 person. We have a history of doing like one night trips where we go and chill and check out fun restaurants and stuff in nearby cities. Check out the local food scene, have drinks, catch up. My B-day is coming up and I have PTO and he doesn't. I told him I'd take a PTO and it'd be chill if we could keep our tradition alive. That was my B-day ask. A nice little night out for the both of us. He said, yeah, sounds great. And I was excited.
Sounds like a good fucking time.
Sounds like a good time, right? Traditions. We used to have a tradition like that.
Did we?
Yeah, as a group.
Oh, I think I joined late when that tradition was made.
Nah, when you joined, we stopped.
Oh, well, thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
I don't know what happened.
I felt like I joined one of them, though.
Yeah, you did. The last one.
Oh, well, there you go.
Nothing happened.
I joined at the end.
Well, nothing happened afterward. Out of the blue, he tells me today that he invited his wife, his best friend, who I've met like twice, and his best friend's partner, who I don't know. He didn't ask. He told me, and he said we'd be staying at his mother-in-law's, and said, isn't that exciting? Now we don't have to pay for a hotel. I get that he thinks it's nice. The more, the merrier from his point of view. And he was like, oh, and they're there to celebrate you. I don't really know his other best friend, though he's sweet. I don't know his best friend's partner. I wanted to celebrate my B-day with my bud and keep our friend trip thing going. I'm super uncomfortable with celebrating my birthday with people I don't really know under the pretense of, quote, my birthday, especially because I feel like, one, I wasn't asked. This feels like it's more of him co-opting the trip for his own, and two, I'm super uncomfortable being the fifth wheel, especially because they're party people who like to partake of things that make
Are they swingers?
the vibes more touchy-feely.
Oh, they're swingers. That's crazy. All right, keep going.
And I'd be sitting there alone while they end up making out.
Ooh.
So I told him I'm not into him inviting 3 other people without asking me. I'm not into being a fifth wheel. I'm not into turning the middle of the week into a rave, so have fun without me. I took the next day off, but I'm not looking to go crazy in the middle of a work week. I am pretty disappointed. Am I the asshole for canceling my trip with my buddy after he invited a bunch of people to do a buddy trip without asking and turned me into a fifth wheel?
Ooh, nah, you are not the asshole.
Not the asshole?
Not at all. The friends should have asked to invite people, especially on his birthday week. That's kind of shitty.
Yeah. Somebody says, not the asshole. This is no longer the trip that was planned. It is no longer your birthday trip.
It is
the
theirs,
trip is now his trip. Yeah. He invited people.
They're using his birthday as an excuse.
Don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of shitty. To be like, it's for your birthday, dog. It's like, no, I don't know any of these people.
The original poster replied to that comment. He said, I should clarify. I have met his best friend. I don't know his best friend's partner. The best friend is really nice. It's just I have only hung out with his best friend like 2 times. And they've known each other for like 6 years. I do know his wife, of course. He's a good bud and she's great. It's just this is turning into a couple's trip instead of a buddy's trip without asking. That gets me.
Yeah.
And the poster, like the guy that they replied to, says, this, OP, consider a friend wouldn't have pulled this, but at the least he would have asked you what you thought of the idea before inviting any of them. Most people wouldn't want to go on a trip like that he turned it into. Go enjoy your birthday with someone else. I
agree with that poster. If you made plans with your mans, right? With your boy to hang out, and then he's like, yo, I'm bringing like 3-4 other people, and you only know one of them, but it's for your birthday. I'm like, eat a dick, bro. This isn't for me. You're doing this because you want to hang out with those people, but also you don't want to inconvenience yourself of the fact that you don't want to celebrate my birthday with me, bro. Instead of just being the bigger person, like, yo, I'm a shit person. I don't want to celebrate your birthday with just you. I want to go celebrate it with these people.
Why does that make him a shit person?
What do you mean? That's his childhood friend, he said, right?
Yeah, they're best buds.
Yeah, why would he not want to celebrate it with just his homie?
I guess.
Especially if they already made the plans.
They did make the plans for 2. But you know how it goes when you tell your girl about plans. And she's like, yo, I want to go. And all of a sudden you're there in a rocking hard place. You're just like, you do like, baby girl, you can't come?
Yeah, I have. Damn. If I have plans with like my guys ahead of time.
No, just one guy.
Well, whatever the case may be. If I have plans with somebody ahead of time and somebody else was like, you can't go.
No, it's your girl.
Even
what if she's like, what if she pops up, be like, hey, can I come?
I'll be like, nah, I had these plans already made.
You'd be like, you can't come, but I'm gonna go come.
No, but if it's really like, if it's a group outing, right, and there is like other girls, and she's like, can I come? Or in this scenario, I would ask, and if he's like, I don't even know her, though, like, no, I'll be like, hey, no problem, I'll tell her, like, nah, I can't
come.
But I got you next time. I'll make the plans.
I'll invite you, and me and my girls coming too.
And I'll bring everybody else. Yeah.
Damn.
But
I don't like that he invited a whole other couple though.
That's what I'm saying. To invite.
I'm like the girl because he met her like twice or whatever. He could like they could. I guess I see what you're saying about just being the 2 buds. But but if another person had to be there, I'd rather his girl than.
Yeah, but then you want to be the third wheel to your boy and his girl on your birthday? No. After you and your boy made plans, you'd be like, dude, come on. Why would you make me the third wheel?
Have you ever been the third wheel like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. How does that make you feel?
It's been a while since I've been the third wheel, but I have been the third wheel.
Have you ever been the third wheel on your own birthday?
No. Surprisingly. Thank God, yeah.
Because it'd be February by your birthday.
Yeah. Valentine's Day and shit, but no. Surprisingly, no. Usually I'm alone. But if I'm not alone, I'm with like friends.
Damn.
Yeah.
So original poster, OP, you're not the asshole.
You are not the asshole, surprisingly.
Not the asshole.
Because I did read a lot,
bro.
On that
the next
Reddit.
one, we about to find out.
And
okay?
these people were assholes.
So Fabian sent me an updated post. So that means there was an original post. After some time, deep down, I found it. It says, "Am I the asshole for despising my mentally handicapped sister?"
What a title, dog.
The title makes me sound horrible, but hear me out. My sister is severely autistic.
Okay.
She requires attention almost 24/7 and cannot be left alone. She is nonverbal and cannot take care of herself at all. Despite the fact that she is only 12, she is extremely destructive and violent and destroys anything she gets her hands on. I hate her.
Wow.
That should be wrong to say, but it doesn't feel like it.
Strong word, bro.
I was only 6 years old when she was born, and since then, I've never solely had my parents' attention. Ever since I can remember, the world has revolved around her. I was moved out of my room into the basement at 7 because she needed to be in the room next to my parents. All of my toys as a child were destroyed by her, and my parents simply ignored me when I complained. Even when I was 14 and she destroyed a Mac my school gave me.
Jesus.
I was in the wrong. Along with this, I am expected to take care of her and drop everything I do for her. I can never make plans with a friend because my parents expect me to be there if they need me to take care of her. Even when I do somehow get time to myself, I am required to leave if they need me. If I do not, then I am punished. The recent example of this is when I went to see the new Spider-Man movie and was grounded because I turned off my phone in the theater. Let me interject there. Ain't nothing more important than Spider-Man.
That's crazy.
It seems as if I'm nothing more than a slave to them, and anything involving her simply overshadows me.
I hated her from the title, but now I kind of feel bad.
You kind of feel bad for the guy?
Yeah.
Or girl? I don't even know
Whoever
yet.
it is, damn.
This last week, I was chosen to give a speech at a school event. I was so excited, and my parents promised to be there, but they never showed, and claimed it was because of my sister. Anytime anything like this happens for me, they are too busy with her. I've held this in for so long and finally spilled out today. While talking about colleges with my father, he joked that I should get a degree that pays well, so when they're gone, I can take care of my sister. I don't know why, but this caused me to break down. I cried and screamed how it always is about her. I'm nothing more than a caretaker to them, that they always make it about her, and I'm expected to be her slave for the rest of my life. I've locked myself in a room since then, and my parents have not come to check on me. Am I the asshole? Edit. Update. Kinda. Wow, thank you all for the support, and I love that you guys have given me. I never expected this post to reach popularity. It did. Thank you all. After thinking about
I hope it's a good ending.
Thinking about it for these past hours, you are right. I don't despise my sister. It's not her fault that she was born the way she is. My parents came to talk to me after my breakdown, but I was unable to bring myself to talk to them and only cried and asked them to leave. They've made arrangements with my grandfather for me to stay with him for the time being, and I'm getting ready to go to his house. My parents want to talk to me, but we've decided it's best I leave for now and have some space and time to collect myself. We will be sitting down and talking later this week about this issue. Thank you all again for the love and support through this. I'll send an update your way later this week if people are interested.
The title scared me a bit, bro. I was like, yikes, that's a really DR title to say you hate. And that's what I was scared about. I was like, you can't say you hate her but I get all the disadvantages that comes with having someone like that in your life. So
he was really well written.
But did he say he was a guy or a girl?
I think it's a guy.
It sounded like a girl.
Damn.
Because I know like a lot of like moms make girls who are like the oldest like literally become the second mother of the house.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, damn. I don't know, man. It does suck hearing that like literally everything about his life revolved around his sister. Like there was nothing that he had to himself. And that's kind of shitty. But I'm glad to hear that he finally got like, you know, he got at his grandpa's house.
Yeah, maybe part two.
Maybe he could be his own person and have his own freedoms without having to be a whole caretaker when that should be the parent's job and not him.
Yeah, he's got a part 2 update.
Okay.
Another big ass paragraph.
It's good. Oh no.
I'm back, like I said I would be. My original post got a lot of attention, and seeing as you guys seem interested, here's my update. Well, since that day I made the post, I've been staying with my grandfather. This week's been honestly a huge change for the better and for the worse. But I'll try to run it down. I started by telling my grandpa the story of why I broke down the way I did, and to be honest, he seemed horrified. No one in my family knew my parents were using me as essentially a free care service for my sister. My grandpa told me some things that I don't feel comfortable repeating here, but in essence, my sister is supposed to be getting care from a professional, and that my parents were ignoring that. Along with this, I was not supposed to be taking care of her all.
Plot twist.
With her mental state, as apparently she is a danger to herself and others.
Plot twist.
With everything else I told them, along with the stuff like the move indecent? Into what?
I can't see the screen, dog.
It says indecent.
All right, go with
along with the stuff like the movie Indecent, he's really mad and told me to not contact my parents without him there. He pretty much told me that he would be meeting with my parents beforehand, and he was going to be there when I sat down with them. It didn't end here either. The rest of the week consisted of other family checking in on me, telling me things my parents hid from me. This included the fact that my parents have been taking money from family to fund a caretaker that doesn't exist.
No way, bro. Plot fucking twist.
The plot thickens.
So
bro.
This whole time, the reason she was a slave is because they didn't want to pay for it.
They didn't want to pay the caretaker.
They wanted the extra money for themselves.
They was pocketing the funds.
The greed.
Embezzlement.
The person she should have been hating was her parents, not her sister. That's wild.
Suffice to say, this week's been rough.
Wow.
But the upside is that even through all this, my extended family has been giving me more love than I've felt in a while. My grandfather spent this last week making up for time I've lost, encouraging me to spend time with friends and do things I want to do. My aunts and uncles have also been helping me through the week. Well, Saturday night, I sat down with my parents to talk. It went badly, to say the least.
Oh, no.
They came clean to me about everything. They told me things I will not repeat here, but they did not apologize. My parents still claim that I have somehow owed my sister my time. My father even saying, "You were put here to be her caretaker." I won't lie and say I was composed. After everything I learned, I confronted them on the fact that my sister needed a caretaker, the money my dad was taking from his sister, and a few other things. They denied it or made excuses. And in the end, we ended off in a worse place than before.
Jesus.
Today will be my last time talking to them for a while. After talking with my grandfather and uncle last night, I am not going back. Later today, I'm going there, picking up my stuff and moving in with my grandfather. When I graduate high school, I'm planning on leaving the state to go to school. My aunt told me that the money she was sending my dad will instead be coming to me from now on. My parents have called me twice since Saturday, and neither of them were to apologize and only ask when I was coming home. The look on your face is priceless right now.
Damn, bro.
Today, I regret that. I won't be going back to them right now. I still feel pretty uneasy about everything, but I feel like that will pass. The rest of my family is showing their support for me, and honestly, it feels great. But in the end, I lost my parents over all of this. I've learned some things that I wish I saw earlier. I don't hate my sister. He says hat. I don't hate my sister. I fix it for him. In fact, I love her with all my heart. I should have never projected my hate onto her. That was wrong, and someday I hope to make up for it. But for now, I need to leave. So there's my update. Thanks again for the support my original post got. I really appreciate everyone who took the time to comment and show me support. Thank you.
What a twist, bro.
But it's not over yet.
Shut the fuck up.
Last edit.
I thought this was the end, bro.
I never imagined my story would reach the popularity it did. I know
can't
it's
take these emotional roller coasters, bro. We gotta be done.
I know it's kind of cliche, and I've said it 1,000 times, but thank you all. We just got back from moving my things out my parents' house. Everything I wanted to take, my grandpa and uncle helped me move. It's at my grandpa's house now. I have my birth certificate, social security card, and every other document and record I could think of. My parents were quiet the whole time I was there. Shortly after I arrived, my dad left with my sister, and my mom only hovered over us silently as we moved. It took a while, but we left. She broke down and told me she loved me and would miss me. I hugged her and said goodbye, and that was it. Even now, I sit here and think if she really meant it. After this whole week of her not saying anything, she waited till the end. I hope she meant it. Right now, though, I think I just need to look ahead. Maybe one day, me and my parents could reconnect. I hope so.
Damn, bro.
Thank you for all the advice and love. It's been amazing, and I'm glad that through this experience, I at least got some positive out of this mess. Will I come back? I don't know.
Please don't.
If something happens and you guys still want an update, I'll maybe come around again.
Nando, we're done.
But for now, I'm going to move on. For all of those who share their stories with me,
there better not be a fucking other paragraph.
Thank you,
this,
and I
bro.
hope you see you on the other side. See you, Space Cowboys. Smiley face emoji.
Oh, that is a guy.
That's it.
He's talking about Cowboy Bebop.
He's gone.
Wow, bro. What a story.
And guess what? This post was made 4 years ago.
Oh, we never got an update?
never got an update 4 years later.
Oh, I hope you're doing well, sir.
Sir.
Wherever or whoever, I hope you got through it. I hope you got the help you needed. I hope you and your parents eventually rekindled. And I hope you finally got to tell them, or maybe you got the answers that you wanted on why they did what they were doing, whether it was just greed or a secret reason or whatever the case may be.
Can I tell you something? That was his last post on Reddit.
That's what I'm saying. So who knows?
So who knows where he ended up? But I'm hoping he's in a better place.
I hope you're good, bro.
Mentally, not like spiritually planed.
Everything. I hope you're good, bro.
I hope you're good.
Yeah.
But is he the asshole?
Because damn, if he had to live with his grandpa, that was 4 years ago, and then he had to go through COVID.
College and COVID.
Damn, what if his grandpa passed, bro?
Damn.
And now he has to live with his parents again.
But he'd be in college, and his aunt's still sending him money, though. But that means if he dormed, he would have to go back home. And if his grandpa's there because of COVID, there's no home to go back to. Yeah. And now he's got to go back with his sister, who's like shitting all over the bed.
Damn.
It's crazy.
I hope you're good, dog. I don't know where you are.
Yeah, I hope COVID never happened for you.
I mean, it happened to everybody. But
damn,
I hope it was easy for you, bro.
I hope we made it.
Damn, because maybe the mom did really, truly feel bad about what she did.
You think so?
But the dad probably didn't.
I don't think the dad ever felt bad.
Yeah, I think the dad was the one that was like, "Don't say shit to this kid."
Yeah, I think
bro.
it was the dad's idea to pocket the money.
To pocket the money, yeah, probably.
He probably got gambling debt and shit. Added more fuel to the fire.
I think you might be right.
He must have had some deep, dark secret.
Right? Because even after they spoke, he said that it was her job to take, or his job to take care of his sister. So maybe it was.
And the fact that they moved him to the basement means that they had to be different. Like, why didn't they just share the room? You know?
Yeah, I think it was the dad being greedy. Because remember, the aunt was sending the money to the dad. So it might have been his plan.
But like, why not?
And the girl was just the mom was just
going with
decided, it. Yeah, that's her man.
Why not get the caretaker if it's going to be essentially free, quote unquote? Because the aunt wasn't the only one sending money. It's just that
you're right. That's one of the people sending her money. Yeah. He just was pocketing it.
He's like, yo, an extra $5,000 a month.
Maybe he was getting like a new car and was like, wow, look at us, so well off getting cars, and the daughter.
We got the car to help our daughter, bro.
Yeah, had no idea, oblivious that it was all for a caretaker. That's nuts.
Ladies and gentlemen, you let us know how you feel about this story.
Bro.
We went up and we went down. We went down towards the pits of hell, and then we crawled our way back up.
But then we went hypothetical and went down again.
Yeah.
And then we made it worse.
And we fucking brought COVID into this. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.